G'day, I'm Dave. I work for ABC News as a vertical video journalist, and right now I'm in beautiful Vanuatu to deliver a couple of week-long workshops to some media outlets here as part of a PACMAS project. This is actually a bit of a homecoming for me because I used to live here in a lovely little bamboo hut in a little village just outside of Port Vila back in 2001, a decade before I got into journalism. I am back in Vanuatu after a 17-year absence, and it's great to be back. More humid than Brisbane. I'm sweating a bit over here. Look at that glistening. First stop was VBTC, the national broadcaster here, where I worked with a passionate and talented group of journalists. We spent the first day mainly doing theory and workshopping ideas for vertical videos to create during the week. After that, we got out and about all over Port Vila, talking to people on the streets and doing interviews in the field. In the end, we made vertical videos on Vanuatu's 100+ languages that are at risk, the capital's traffic problems, and also an explainer on a recent crime case that has captured the nation's attention. On the last day, they treated me to a delicious and nutritious spread of island food, and they even presented me with my very own VBTC shirt. I had a weekend to myself, so I took the opportunity to travel to the other side of Awhate and then jump on a speedboat and visit the island of Nuna to catch up with an old friend and spend a night in his village. Next, I was off to the Vanuatu Daily Post. That's the daily newspaper that's been telling the nation's stories for decades. I worked there with two very capable and hard-working producers who are largely self-taught in the art of video production. My role was to help them refine their processes, review their work, and help them establish some best practice workflows. They produce a number of interview-based shows, so I watched them at work and offered them some guidance and tips. On the last day, they organised a nice little farewell event for me with some gifts and kava. They even gave me a kava vine shirt. That's one of their segments. It has been deeply satisfying and a lot of fun to be able to come back to Vanuatu and hang out with journalists, catch up with old friends, and also make some new ones. Hopefully the next time it's not 17 years between trips to Vanuatu. I even managed to squeeze in one last swim right before my flight.